Good morning, students. In the continuation of the previous topic, the next is the urine formation. Today I will explain you urine formation. The blood present in the glomerulus is rich in the nitrogenous waste and this is filtered out across the capillary wall and the wall of the Bowman capsule. And blood cells and the large molecules remain in the blood capillary only and the simple substances as the urea, uric acid, salts, these all filtered out in the Bowman capsule. This filtrate has useful substances like glucose, amino acid, minerals, salt and excess water also. And useful substances like the glucose, amino acid, excess water are reabsorbed by the tubule and then enters into the blood supply. Then we can say there are made three steps of the urine formation. The first is the glomerular filtration, which takes place in the Bowman capsule. Second is the tubular reabsorption, which takes place in the renal tubule. And third is the secretion. Right? Now see one by one. I will explain it with the help of this diagram. The two processes are the main process. The first is the filtration and glomerular filtration. Second is the tubular reabsorption. Now see, here when this renal artery this enters into the Bowman capsule, then it divides into the capillaries. I told you earlier, and the pressure inside the capillary is too much. Due to this high pressure, some of the material, which are the simple substances, they moves inside the this Bowman capsule. These may be uric acid, urea, salts, and sometimes the glucose, amino acid, minerals also. They and excess water also comes or filtered out in the Bowman in this Bowman capsule, right? Then this whole this liquid which containing all these type of substances, it moves ahead into the renal tubule. Now see, this is the structure of the renal tubule. Then yes, now right, like that. Then reabsorption takes place in this loop of Henle, or we can say renal tubule. जो इसके आगे renal tubule previous in the previous diagram, if आपको याद है तो इस टाइप का हमने स्ट्रक्चर बनाया था, like that. Then this portion is called renal tubule. In the renal tubule, reabsorption takes place. It means the substances which are good for our body, they are again absorbed in the cell wall of the this renal tubule, and they are then transferred again into the blood vessels. And these substances again uh, sent back to the blood. And the substances such as the urea, uric acid, and excess of water, these all are left behind in the tubule, right? And this liquid is called, containing all these substances, is called urine. The liquid which is passing through this tubule is called liquid. Oh, sorry, urine, right? From the kidney, it is taken to the bladder, and like that. These are the kidney, and from this kidney, through the ureter, these are carried to the this sorry bladder, and it is stored for some time in the urinary bladder, then passed out of the body through the urethra. Getting okay? Now once again revise it. The first is glomerular filtration. Water solute smaller than which are solutes which are smaller than the protein, they are forced through the capillary walls and pores of the glomerular capsule into the renal tubule, right? Then second, tubular reabsorption. Now अगेन फिर से जो फिल्टर हो चुका है उसमें से भी जरूरी चीजें अंदर ले ली जाती हैं, एज अ वाटर, एक्सेस वाटर. वाटर इफ वाटर इज लेस इन द ब्लड तो यहाँ से वापस ले लिया जाता है, अगर वहाँ है तो फिर कोई बात नहीं. Then water, glucose, amino acids, these are and needed ions are transported out of the filtrate into the tubule walls, and then they enter into the blood, again this artery, right? Okay, now next is the tubular secretion. Then some hydrogen and potassium, keratin, and drugs also, they are removed from the peritubular. this vessels, right? Next, micturation. Next topic is micturation. The urinary bladder is stressed and gets filled with the urine formed in the nephron, and the receptors send the signals to the signals that the bladder is filled to the nervous system, and from here the message is sent to for the relaxation of the sphincter muscles of the urethra, and the urine is passed out through the body, through the urethra from the body. This is called the micturation, right? The next is the, and one more thing, urine is slightly acidic. Urine is slightly acidic in nature. Urine, it is acidic in nature and pale yellow in color, and it contains water, urea, uric acid, and some salt. Normally in an adult human, the initial filtrate in the kidney is about 180 liters daily. लेकिन जो यूरिन बनता है वो कितना होता है, 1.5 to 2 लीटर. बाकी कहाँ गया, वो दोबारा से रीअब्जॉर्ब कर लिया जाता है इन द बॉडी. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट, what happens if the kidney stops working? अगर kidney working stop कर देती है तब क्या होता है? In that condition, what are those conditions due to which kidney stops its working? It may be due to the infection or injury, restricted blood flow through the kidney, high blood pressure, high BP, and consumption of some drugs. It also may be one of the reason, and the condition of the kidney failure may cause. Long-term solution is only the kidney transplantation, but every time it is not possible, then for that the patient have to go for the dialysis. Okay, now next is, what is dialysis? Dialysis is also called hemodialysis, or the dialyzer machine is called artificial kidney. Getting, in this method, the blood of the patient is passed to the suppose this is a person, right? The blood of the person is passed into the dialyzing machine, right? Then here in the dialyzing machine, it contains a solution having the same ionic concentration of the plasma. तो जितना भी waste material होता है, that is diffused in that dialyzing solution, and then the pure blood is again returned back, and it is again enter करवा दिया जाता है into the body of the patient. Getting? Okay, then next. Okay, this is the dialysis machine, you can see. Now the blood from the artery of the patient is made to flow into the dialyzing machine, and for this the artery of arm is preferred, but blood can be taken from the thighs and or neck also. Now during the passes of blood into the dialyzing machine, you can see this, into the dialyzing machine, the waste product from the blood pass into the dialyzing machine, this dialyzing machine, and these you can see the tubes are there, अंदर ट्यूब दिखाई दे रही हैं आपको. These tubes are made up of semi permeable membrane, और सेल्लोज से बनी रहती हैं, है ना. सेल्लोज की भी सेमी परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन वी कैन टेक, and molecules move from the region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration as the process of diffusion. Then same happens here also. In this chamber the liquid is filled, that is called dialyzing solution. इसमें पूरे में लिक्विड भरा रहता है जिसे डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन कहते हैं. वंस अगेन, एक बार मैं यहाँ पे आपको डायग्राम बना के दिखाती हूँ. ये पूरा चैम्बर है जिसमें डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन भरा रहता है, और इसमें आप यहाँ पे ये आपकी ट्यूब्स पड़ी हुई हैं. इन ट्यूब्स में आपका ब्लड फ्लो करेगा, और डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस में सेम वही प्रोसेस जिसमें कि हायर कंसंट्रेशन से चीज़ें लोअर कंसंट्रेशन की तरफ मॉलिक्यूल्स मूव करते हैं. अगर इसमें आपका जो ब्लड है उसमें वेस्ट मटेरियल ज़्यादा हैं और बाहर के डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन में वेस्ट मटेरियल बहुत कम है। तो और ये जो डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन है इसका कंसनट्रेशन और इसका आयनिक कंसनट्रेशन वो सेम रखा जाता है जैसा कि ब्लड के प्लाज्मा का होता है। देन इसमें से नाइट्रोजीनियस वेस्ट इस लिक्विड में जो इसके अंदर भरा हुआ है, यहाँ पे इस ट्यूब के आसपास जो भरा हुआ है उसमें ट्रांसफ़र हो जाता है थ्रू द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिफ्यूज़न। एंड दैट सोल्यूशन, वो डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन हम टाइम टू टाइम और जब वो ज़्यादा कहना चाहिए वेस्ट मटेरियल उसमें आ जाते हैं तो चेंज कर लिया जाता है थ्रू दिस ट्यूब। ये यहाँ से डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन हम लगातार यहाँ से पास करते रहते हैं और यहाँ से वो आउट इसको सक करके नीचे की तरफ इस बोतल में इकट्ठा कर लिया जाता है। एंड इस प्रोसेस में जितना भी वेस्ट मटेरियल है वो जो है वो इस डायलाइजिंग सोल्यूशन में ट्रांसफ़र हो जाता है। देन फाइनली दैट ब्लड again passed into the vein of the that person. Getting? Then this is the purified blood is pumped back into the patient. Then dialysis machine is similar to the function. Its function is similar to the kidney. It is different as there is no reabsorption. In the kidney, we know reabsorption also takes place, but here there is no chance of reabsorption. Only first process होती है जो कि glomerulus tubule में होती है ना। ग्लोमेरुलस से बोमेन कैप्सूल में जैसा मटेरियल आ जाते हैं, देन सेम वही प्रोसेस यहाँ होगी और ब्लड प्यूरिफाई हो जाता है। दैट दिस प्यूरिफाइड ब्लड इज अगेन सेंट टू द बैक इनटू द पर्सन's बॉडी। देन दिस इज द whole process of dialysis. Okay, now last topic of the chapter is the excretion in the plant. Then plant do not have elaborate excretory system like the higher animals. The reason is quite obvious. The waste product of important life process of the plant like the photosynthesis and respiration do not pose any threat to plant. Now, but what is the process? Yeah, how plant excrete their waste product? Then see one by one. The first is oxygen. It is also a waste product of photosynthesis. It is good for the respiration, but in the process of photosynthesis, ये क्या बना, एक waste product बना जो कि plant बाहर छोड़ देता है through the stomata. Then second is excess of water. It is removed by transpiration. Then some waste product may get stored in the leaf और लीफ टाइम टू टाइम फॉल कर जाती हैं, है ना, और जो भी वेस्ट मटेरियल उनमें स्टोर था वो प्लांट से डिटैच हो गई तो प्लांट से निकल गया. द नेक्स्ट इज द मेन वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट आर स्टोर्ड इन वैक्यूल. Many waste products are stored in vacuole. I told you earlier also vacuole, it may contain the salt and some waste products which are forming inside the plant. They are also stored in it, and excess water also sometimes. Then some waste products are stored as the resins and gums in old xylems. Then plant excrete some waste material in the soil also around them. Soil, उसके आसपास जो soil होती है उसमें भी waste material छोड़ देता है. Then some of the plant waste are used by the humans as the हम use करते हैं sandalwood oil, the natural rubber, clove oil and eucalyptus oil, and these raisins and gums, these are sorry raisins and gums, these are also used by the humans. Then this is the way how plant excrete their waste material. Thanks for watching video.